Let me tell you something. Nobody else will. Even Achi, 50, 60, 70 years old, you're still lying awake at night thinking about your penis size. And you know what? I'm about to save you from making a catastrophic mistake that could destroy the very thing you're trying to improve. The uncomfortable truth? Right now, someone is trying to sell you a miracle cream for $150. Someone else is promising you 5 extra inches in 30 days with a pump. You've seen the ads. You've felt that split second of hope followed by shame. And here's what I need you to understand. Your body at this age won't and survive the damage these products can cause, not for 2 imaginary centimeters. Not for anything. But before we go deeper, do me one favor. Leave a comment telling me what brought you here today. Was it curiosity? Insecurity? A new relationship? I read every single one, and your honesty gives me the strength to keep telling the truth nobody else wants to say. The mirror moment? Picture this. You step out of the shower, you look deep, you sigh, and that voice whispers, "If only I had a few more inches, she'd be happier." Stop right there. A major European study from this year surveyed over 4,000 women over 50. 78% said they explicitly prefer average size over large. 62% said a penis that's too long actually causes pain hitting the cervix, turning pleasure into discomfort, ruining what should be intimate and beautiful. The reality check. The medical average is 5.5 inches when fully erect, measured scientifically from pubic bone to tip. Not 80, not 22 like you see in adult films. Between 45 and 6.3 inches, you are completely, perfectly, beautifully normal. True medical micropenis affects less than 1% of men, which means 99% of you listening right now have absolutely nothing wrong with your anatomy. Nothing. Why this haunts you now? So why does this insecurity come roaring back after 50? Because you're rediscovering sexuality. Maybe there's a new partner. Maybe you're finally using medications that work. Maybe you're meeting women in their 50s and 60s who are done hiding their desire, done pretending, done playing small. And suddenly that old fear creeps back in. What if she compares me? So you type into Google, how to get bigger after 50, and you fall into an industry worth $8 billion a year, built almost entirely on the anxiety of men over the dangerous lie. Let me be crystal clear. 98% of what they're selling you either does nothing or actively damages your body. This year, national health agencies issued urgent warnings about dozens of products containing either useless ingredients or dangerous, unregulated compounds. I've seen men rush to emergency rooms with prolonged erections that wouldn't go down, chemical burns, permanent scar tissue that destroyed sensation forever. At this stage of your life, there are only 2 methods that can genuinely increase anatomical length. Medical-grade extenders worn for hours daily over many months, and surgery. But after 50, the risks usually outweigh any benefit. Loss of feeling, chronic pain, changed angle during erection. That's why no legitimate specialist will recommend these if you're in the normal range. The real solution? Here's the good news. There are simple, free, immediate, and completely safe ways to gain up to 3 visible inches and, more importantly, to reclaim your confidence. Method 1. Lose the belly. For every 20 pounds of fat you lose, you reveal between half an inch to a full inch of hidden length. The fat around your pubic area literally buries the base of your penis. I've watched men reach the exact national average without ever touching their anatomy, just by losing weight. Method 2. Grooming. A close trim or shave creates an instant dramatic visual difference. It's purely optical, but the effect is undeniable. And your partner will notice from the very first night. Method 3. Change your perspective. You've been looking down at yourself from the same angle for decades. That view shortens everything visually. Try a side mirror. Take a profile photo. Many men realize in that moment their size was never the problem. Their perspective was. Method 4. Strengthen your pelvic floor. A strong pelvic floor improves blood flow, makes erections harder, higher, visually more impressive. Just a few minutes of targeted exercise daily produces measurable results. Method 5. The morning strategy. Here's what some call the morning advantage. When you wake up, stay lying down for a few minutes. Gently engage your pelvic muscles. Let blood fill the tissues completely. For about an hour, you're at your maximum natural volume. Simple, free, effective. Combine these methods, and most men gain 2 to 3 visible inches within weeks. 0 risk, 0 cost, total control. What what actually matters. But now let's talk about what really counts. After 50, penis size is almost never what brings a woman to climax. A comprehensive European study published recently revealed that the primary factors are quality of foreplay, emotional connection, attentiveness, and communication. Size ranked near the bottom of the list? The truth nobody wants to admit? Your experience, your patience, your willingness to truly listen. These are worth infinitely more than a few extra centimeters. Learn to slow down. Learn to listen. Learn to give pleasure before penetration even begins. The vast majority of women reach orgasm through clitoral stimulation, not from depth or length. A word from one man to another. You're 50, 60, maybe older. You've lived. You've loved. You've learned hard lessons. Your power doesn't live between your legs. It lives in everything you've become. Stop comparing yourself to edited images. Throw away the dangerous products. Take care of your body and the person you're with. Closing. If this helped you see things differently, I'd love to hear what resonated most. Drop a comment. Subscribe to Secret Passions. And next time, we're tackling the question you keep asking. How to reclaim the firm, reliable erections of your 30s without becoming dependent on pills. Don't miss it. Your future self will thank you.